Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Still unboxing Paris purchases, and now it's time for my Loro Piana shoes. Wow, that was a bit aggressive with that. But also, how cool is that? It is the box with a bow, but then they added this ball that says Loro Piana, which is super cool. And I've had my eye on these shoes from the very beginning. Like when I knew that we were gonna go to Paris, I was like, I need to go to a Loro Piana store and find these shoes because I have been wanting them for months and months. And I didn't want to buy them in the States because they're so much more expensive here. So I was like, I'm going searching for these. And I actually had to search for them quite a bit. Like the second that we landed, we went to the hotel, we showered, got ready, whatever. And then we were staying a street behind the Avenue Montaigne, which is where they have all these designer stores. So honestly, prime location. And they do have a Loro Piana. So literally like the street over was a Loro Piana store. And the second that we were, you know, going out shopping or whatever, I was like, let's stop by Loro Piana. I went in, they didn't have the shoes that I wanted, which are the summer charms that I'm about to unbox. And so I talked to the sales associate and I was like, please let me know if you get them. And he was like, here's my number, text me every day and he'll let you know if we get them. I was literally calling all of the different Loro Piana stores in Paris. I was talking to everybody and I was like, can you please help me find these, whatever. And unfortunately, the size and the color that I wanted were sold out pretty much all the time. And then it was the day before we left and I called the Avenue Montaigne store and I was like, hey, I'm just looking for these shoes, because the sales associate that I texted, I guess he was off that day maybe because he wasn't texting me back. And so I called the store and I was like, I'm looking for this size and this color. And they were like, we can't tell you if we have that, but you can come over and we'll help you out. So I was like, it's literally like a street over. It's like a 3-minute walk, not even. I was like, let's just go. So we popped in the store and I was like, I'm looking for a 37 color sandstone. And the lady, the sales associate, she was the best. She was like, I have it. She was like, I think it's your lucky day and I'm pretty sure that I have one in stock. And I was like, oh my God, please. I was so excited. And she came out with them and she was like, it was my only pair that I got. She was like, I received one in sandstone and in a size 37. So she was like, I think it was your lucky day. And I was like, I am taking these. Like they better fit because I am taking these. So now here I have them. I am so freaking excited. Okay, so they come with their individual dust bags for the shoes, a little booklet on the summer charms, and then they're in here. This is my Loro Piana shoes. Let me just remove this protective paper. There we go. These are the summer charms. Okay, now that I'm looking at it, they're actually 36.5. So I do remember that she said if you're 37, go a half size down, because she was like, they do stretch a little bit because they are suede. And so the material makes them a little bit more stretchy than, you know, like leather shoes. So she brought me the 36.5 in the color that I wanted, which is sandstone. So on the inside it says Loro Piana Summer Walk, and then the charms are right in here, and these soles are like rubber. She said that if the weather is too hot, these soles might get like yellow. So she was like, if it's like really hot outside, because she was like, I told her that I was in Miami, she was like, if it's really hot outside, she was like, I don't suggest wearing them, or at least not for long periods of time, especially not on concrete, because she was like, it will cause these soles to get yellow. And then she was like, obviously just protect the suede because it can be very delicate. So she was like, make sure that you protect it with some like water repellent stuff. But what shocked me about these shoes were how comfortable they were. Like I had read online that they were actually very comfortable. I had seen influencers that wore them say that they were very comfortable and totally worth it. But I was like, are they really? Like sometimes designer shoes are not the comfiest. And when I tried them on, I was like, holy cow, these shoes are so comfortable. Safe to say I'm gonna want more of these, but for now I was like, let's start with these ones, because that was like almost the last day of our trip and I was like, I can't be buying more stuff. So I was like, we'll start with these ones, see how they go. And then they do have some other beautiful colors that I might add to my collection later on. Anyway, here's the matching pair. They're so freaking stunning. I am literally obsessed with them. I love Loro Piana. I think it's an amazing brand. The quality is absolutely stunning. There was actually this purse that I saw that I really wanted to get. I ended up not getting them because I bought so many things at Dior and Celine, but it was a beautiful purse, brand new. I actually just saw that they started promoting them in the US very recently, but I mean, it looked stunning. And while I was waiting for her to pull out the shoes, I was literally browsing like their cashmere and all the other stuff that they have, and everything just feels so amazing in Loro Piana. Truly, like if I could have a brand dress me forever, I think it would be Loro Piana and Brunello Cucinelli. I love those brands so much for like regular dressing. If I'm gonna go with couture, I'm definitely gonna go with Dior. Anyway, one thing that the sales associate did recommend, in case you're trying to figure out like your sizing and stuff like that, she did say that these shoes tend to stretch out a little bit, like just a tiny bit. She was like about 1 to 2 centimeters, so really nothing, but she was like, make sure that they're not super loose because then they're gonna stretch out more and that's not gonna be good. So she was like, you want them to be slightly tight on you because you know that they're gonna loosen up over time. But I am so glad that I found these shoes because they're literally my obsession. Anyway, overall, I am super happy with this purchase. They were definitely worth the wait, worth the daily calling, worth the purchase, worth everything. I am obsessed with them, and truly, truly, especially how comfortable they are. I think Loro Piana has gained a new customer for life. I love these. And like I said, I do love their clothes too, and hopefully one day I'll be able to get more Loro Piana stuff, but these shoes are for sure becoming a favorite, and I may or may not be already eyeing some more for the future. Not yet, but definitely for the future. Anyway, if you have any questions about these shoes or anything else that you want to know about my experience shopping in Loro Piana or in Paris in general, leave that in the comment section. I'll leave a link to these shoes if they're available, if I can find them in stock, because they're definitely sold out in most places in the States, but I will try to find you something. But as I have mentioned with all my other Paris purchases, if you are able to buy them in Europe, you're actually going to get a much better price. So if you are planning on traveling, I would suggest just waiting and getting them there instead. Anyway, I hope you liked this video, and if you did, please give it a like, a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. See you next time.